such incredible history here in Edmonton. Well, we've been waiting for this one all day long, and here we go. The Senators get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Quick shot! Redirected off one of his own line mates there. And he loses control of the puck. And now he passes up to Hyman. Oh, smart heads-up play to pump that one away. The Oilers looking against the half wall. Tremendous read and even greater sacrifice on the block. Ottawa's looking to break out. Sanderson's got it in the offensive end. Here's the pass. And that's taken by the defense. Bouchard's got a hold of the puck behind the net. The Oilers have it now. Moves it around along the half wall. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. With the tip. Makes the save with the glove.
Skinner's made a great quality shot. Look easy.
Scores! Off the one-timer, a beaut.
Well, he's set up with a perfect pass, and he gets lost in coverage, gets all of that one. Perfect weight transfer, and executes with a beauty.
Ottawa's got to be feeling good about their game tonight. Here they already lead in this one, and they've been dictating the pace of play also.
Well, they get the game's first goal midway through the period, James, but I liked their game right from puck drop. I mean, the way that they started, the urgency around the puck, they pounded it, they had a heavy forecheck, and now they get rewarded for their efforts.
Edmonton's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Sends it quickly to Arvidsson. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Dishes it off. It's in the back of the net. He scores!
A couple goals in a minute 50, James.
Cheryl, you stress consistently, keep your feet moving on the ice, and that pays off.
Well, they got the pedal to the metal right now. They're like a freight train.
The Senators win possession here in the open ice. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Edmonton's on the attack. The Senators take possession here in the open ice. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The Senators have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Puck scooped up by Jensen. Solid check to slow him down. Works it across to Perron. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. That's intercepted. And now he moves it quickly to Janmark. Avoids the defender. An easy pad save made by Omar. Edmonton's got the puck behind the net. Cousins plays it now. And the referee caught that trip on the play. We've got a delayed penalty coming up. Let's see the call here.
You can play aggressive, but you got to walk the edge. This is an undisciplined penalty, and it's going to be a 2-minute minor.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. From point blank. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Lugs the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Keeps a hold of the puck after that knock. Denied with the glove by Omar. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Nugent Hopkins hoping for some puck luck here on this face-off as they continue to play shorthanded. The Senators win the draw. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. And now he moves it to Perron. And that's poked away.
Henry's penalty is almost expired.
Edmonton's PK unit comes up big as both sides are back to even strength.
The power play unit looks stifled out there, and they have to make adjustments and read off what the PK unit is doing, and there was none of that.
Along the half wall with the puck. He scores! Off the defender and into the net! Edmonton's got themselves a goal back, and they're right into it once again.
Well, it only takes one to reset the life for this team, and you can certainly see it as the bench erupted with that goal.
And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Play is blown dead with the offside. More than half the frame has been played here. Edmonton's trailing by 1. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Moves it to McDavid. Shot! And that's blocked in traffic. The Senators are in transition. Jensen's crossed the line and is on the attack now. He's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. And with the delay penalty called, they get the extra attacker out here on the ice. We got to stop it. Let's get the call.
When you're down a goal, you can't generate any offense if you're shorthanded. They're going to have to be opportunistic, find a way to kill it off, and then reset the momentum.
Avoids the poke check. Oh, wow, what an incredible save!
I don't even know how he got to that. That's fierce athleticism to be able to get back to the net and make that save, James.
That was amazing!
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice, is in the slot area. And he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
And it's a quick pass to Ekholm. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Sanderson. Centering feed! Oh, and he comes up with a stop. The Oilers move the puck in the defensive zone. And they cough it up in the neutral zone. One last rush here on this power play. The Oilers kill off the penalty.
Well, the only good thing about that power play unit was they got in zone and got set up. And you can have all the possession time in the world, but if it doesn't generate opportunity, it means nothing.
Here in the later stages of this period, the Senators are clinging to a 2-1 lead. Ottawa's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Slips by the check. Oh, puts it off the iron. Had the side of the net, but doesn't go. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. The Senators have been rewarded with the lead here late in this first period with all the shots they put on net. There's the horn. Still 40 more minutes left in regulation time. We'll get to the second period right after this. Both teams are back at center ice, and we are ready to get period number 2 underway. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Skinner's been so dialed in right from puck drop, and really the only player that has been. He has been under siege. Yes, they're trailing, but they still have an opportunity to get back in this game because of him.
Shuts him down.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. Good use of the body on the play. The Senators slide it through center. Tap dances around the check. Tremendous stop by Skinner. Comes out to play the puck. Taken along the wall by Shabbat. Quick pass to Gray. Here's a chance. And that's deflected off someone in front. Ottawa's got a hold of it against the wall. Look out. Here they come on the attack. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time? You want to take space? Goaltender does it. Makes the save.
Feeds the puck over to Craig. Here's a short pass to Perron. And that's a smart heads-up play by Draisaitl. The Oilers gain control of the puck. Edmonton's in on the offensive attack now. Rocks him on the play. And he easily stops that one. Wait, they're signaling a goal. It looked like he had it, but it looks like they're signaling a goal now. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Edmonton come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Broken up by Sanderson. The Oilers get a hold of it. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Centerland's got it against the boards. Bristling in close. Oh, he stops it with a glove. Great reflexes there. And here's the pass to Janmark. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Takes the puck at the point. Oh, look at this. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Let's move to the middle. And that's stopped. Skates to the crease. And that's blocked. Takes a shot. With possession along the wall. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Moves it quickly over to Centerland.
If you can put a couple of these shifts together, you have your opponent on their heels, but you have to find a way to convert and drive the net.
Stetcher's lugging the puck. And now it's grabbed by Kapanen. Here's a chance to the middle. The Oilers take possession in the defensive end. Gaining momentum along the wing. The Senators gain possession along the wall. Up along the wing. And that's intercepted by Bouchard. Moves the puck to the attacking area. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. In the final moments of this period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Edmonton's won the faceoff at center. Tiptoes around the poke check. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. And he slides it quickly to Nurse. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Slides it up to Tkachuk. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Through center along the wing. From the point, looks to make something happen. Handles the pass from his goalie. Shakes off the coverage. And a penalty's coming up on the play.
When you're free and clear on a breakaway, your opponent has no choice but to take you down one way or the other, and they're going to get the tripping call, and a penalty shot's going to ensue.
And he reads it perfectly on that penalty shot.
Yeah, I love the way he was so aggressive, and he really challenged. It's a one-on-one battle, James, and he wins it.
Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Oh, fantastic save! Lightning quick reflexes. And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the 3rd period coming at you in moments. Welcome back. She's Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cebulski, and we are ready to bring you period number 3. Here we go. Period number 3 is underway. Still looking for who that hero will be. He's off the one-timer, and that goes off a body. The Senators pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Sanderson's got it along the wing. Scooped up along the wall by Giroux. Puck picked up by Batherson. The Senators carried along the wall. Shot from the point. Oh, and he stops that one. That was served up with a whole lot of scores. The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly. You've sensed an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net.
The Senators win the faceoff at center. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Gregg's got the puck. Shot! Stopped by Skinner. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Edmonton's got the puck against the half wall. And just like that, comes up with the puck. Great little flick of the stick. Glove save made by Omar. And he slides it quickly to Shabbat. And he takes the feed. Look at this. Nice save from point-blank range.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
And he takes the dish. Nurse is tripped up, and the official's hand is in the air, signaling penalty.
Sometimes it's just a product of keeping your feet moving, and when you reach and you take your opponent's feet out, you're going to get the 2 minutes for tripping.
Ottawa's going to start with the puck in their own end. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. To the front! Sensational stuff by Skinner. They've got an on-man rush. Sends the feet in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. On the attack along the boards. Edmonton's got it near the point. Quick feed to Nugent-Hopkins. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Cousins. Hamannik's moving the puck through his own zone. Looks to make a play over to Clevin. Moves it to Amadio. Ottawa's penalty is now expired.
The next shift is critical, James. They had the opportunity on the power play to get back in it and get the equalizer. Now they're down by 1, so they have to manage some energy here, and they have to dictate pace and get back in the game.
Scores! Claude Giroux! The Senators are all smiles on the bench now here in period number 3, holding down a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been a competitive game, and now they sit in control here with that 2-goal lead, James, in the back half of the third period. Now it's about managing the puck. I expect them to play a little safer, but expect a push from their opponent.
Edmonton's across the blue line. Taken by Tkachuk. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. To the low slot. And he elects to explore his options. Grabbed along the boards by Nurse. Intercepted in the offensive end by Tkachuk. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Here comes the sentence. Walman's getting 2 for tripping. Ottawa's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
They haven't scored on the power play yet, but they have another opportunity. The key to this one, gain possession so they can set up.
With the save. Skinner's got the puck, and he's going to slow things down.
Well, he's slowing things down because his team has been under siege, James. It's the third period. It's a tight game, and he elects to get the whistle. I like this decision. It's the right one. Now everyone can get a rest, and coach can get the right personnel out there.
Ottawa's got the puck along the wall. Denies him! The Oilers will play it in their own end. That knocks it off the puck. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Picked up along the wall by Stetcher. He carries the puck up along the wing. The Senators have it against the wall. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Quick pass over to Ekholm. Ottawa's got it in the neutral zone. To his teammate! Too many bodies in the way. And he hangs on to the puck. Edmonton's got it in their own zone. And the penalty killers will get a well-deserved break here as they kill off the man advantage.
Timing is so important in embracing the pressure of that particular moment, James. And this power play went out there. Looks like their sticks were held tight, and they couldn't find a way to execute. That's a tough one.
Dreisaitl's going to play the puck behind the cage. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Cousins looks around. Gets in the lane with the body. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. And a good save on the play as action continues. Now a quick pass to Patterson. Under a minute to go here in regulation time. And he rings the post!
The Senators get a little bit of bad luck right here as the puck goes off the post and out. The good part is they still have the lead.
And look at the hustle here as they wave off the icing, Cheryl.
Well, intangible, that is the word this coach is looking for. The aggressive ability to get on that puck and negate icing.
Quick pass to McDavid. Grabs control of it at the point. McDavid's got it deep in the offensive end. Oh, and a good heads-up defensive play. Gains the zone through center. Nugent-Hopkins is brought down. A penalty on the way. And the play is whistled dead. Here's the call.
Well, the penalty's inconsequential. They've been dominant all game, and just have a look at the scoreboard. This one's over.
The Senators win the draw here in their own end. Ottawa's got it along the wall. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. And that's all she wrote on this one as we are in the books. The Senators come away with the win on a night that they looked like they were going to come away with the win. Honestly, Cheryl, they were good out there.
Yeah, and the game was tighter than it probably should have been. They certainly deserved the win. They had the numbers in their favor in terms of analytics.
Capitals have won the draw, and we are now underway. Feeds the puck to Protas. And he can't hang on after that hit. Picked up along the boards by Ekholm. Angles it over to Nugent-Hopkins. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Centering feed! And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And he makes the save on that play.
Just fantastic work by the goaltender, making consecutive saves. How athletic.
Washington's got the puck. Feeds it to Ovechkin. The Capitals played along the boards. Close, but not close enough. Ekholm's got control of it now behind the cage. Here's a short pass to Bouchard. Moves the puck along the half wall. The Oilers have it behind the net. Levels them into the wall.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
No room for that one to get scores! Oil Country is coming alive! The Oilers land the game's first goal here in the first half of the opening frame.
Well, yeah, and I really like their game, James. It's not just about getting on the board first, but I like the way they've established a forecheck and they've held possession. I think they've done a real good job. They've had a consistent effort. Now they've got to find a way to finish the back half of this period the same way.
Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Says it over. It's in. They score. Takes a deflection off the skating in.
Well, at first I wasn't sure if it went directly in, but it did. Redirected off of the skate. This is a tough break. If you're the defensive team, you're in good position, just trying to box out, and the next thing you know, it's in the back of your net.
Nice job tying up his opponent. And now it's over to Van Riemsdyk. Slides the puck over. The Capitals cross the blue line and are on the attack. And now he angles it across to Radish. And he totally whiffs on that one. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Edmonton's gained possession along the boards. Nice zone entry from the middle. Still has possession. Loses the covers there. Washington's going to play the puck from behind the cage. And a stiff break setup. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck now. Taken along the wall by Mangiapane. Great hands to handle the saucer feed. The Capitals will play it from the corner. Here's a pass down low. Puck grab by Radish. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. From the point, they take control of it. With the one-timer, denies them in front. And that pass is redirected. Sneaks by the poke check. Moves it quickly over to Kulak. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Passes on over to Beauvillier. The Oilers will play the puck from behind the net. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Shakes loose. And he's got that one. Dished on over to McMichael. And the puck skips away after a nice defensive deflection. Off a stick and they can't connect. That opportunity is rejected. My goodness, this has been a pressure-filled shift here. And it's picked up by the defense. Ekholm's got it in the defensive end. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. The Capitals get a hold of the puck in their own end. Slides it to Wilson. Feeds the puck to Strome. And now he moves it quickly to Sandin. Passes it over. Washington's got possession of the puck. Scrum along the boards, they battle for the puck. Quick stop by Skinner. Slides it across. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Draisaitl. And a great save.
Well, a great scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. There you go. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment with period number 2. Stay with us. The middle stanza is about to go. The officials ready to drop the puck. Second period is officially underway tonight. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
The Oilers are up by 2 to start the second period, and you know what the coach said in the intermission? Keep doing what you're doing. They have the majority of shots through to the net.
He scores! It's the ice cream cake with the snipe on your own birthday!
Yeah, it would have been seafood for me, but I certainly know that if my grandparents were in the building, it would have been $10 when I was a kid.
Puck scooped up by Ekholm. Great read with the stick. Washington's got it in their own zone. The Oilers have the puck now. Curtis setting up against the wall. And he blocks the shot. Great defensive play. Scooped feet at center, moves up ahead now. Centering pass. Oh, and he couldn't connect on the play. The Capitals will play it from the defensive zone. The Oilers have it now. Quick feed to McDavid. And it's a quick pass to Hyman. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Oh, we got a tripping penalty coming up here. The officials were all over that. And let's see what the call is. Wallman's called for tripping. He's off to the box. Washington sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
Fires it on a big-time save on a big-time shot. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. The Capitals carrying it along the blue line. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Scores! And there it is, the power play goal lights the lamp. Washington's got one back. Now can they get themselves another?
They're going to be able to if they do one thing, and that is attack and drive the coverage back. And if you do that, you find ways to get shots through to the net.
And now it's grabbed by Wallman. Washington's got possession at center. Nice pass back. And he sidesteps the check there. Carlson's going to play it against the half wall. Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. Great read in the offensive zone by Carlson. And that's stolen, and they'll go on the attack. Carlson's taking it from his own end. They've got numbers here. Here's the pass. Can't connect the play. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Oh, denies him with the paddle save.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Moves it to Eller. Takes the pass. The Capitals playing along the wing. Edmonton's grabbed a hold of the puck. And a bad pass, and they'll be forced to start all over again outside the offensive end. The Capitals have it from their own end. And he slides it quickly to Mangiapane. Puts it on net. Stopped with ease. Edmonton's got the puck in the defensive end. Moves into the slot. On the backhand in front. Ball out.
Now it's been effective getting to the right places at the right time, but it hits the post again, James. He cannot get discouraged. We're starting to see his frustration levels increase.
Here in the back half of this period, been a pretty good offensive display, at least for one side. 3-1 is where we sit. Quick pass to Van Riemsdyk. Takes the feed. Twists one. Oh, a clutch save. Tosses it on to Skinner. Washington's got the puck here in the open ice. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. Ekholm's going to the box for tripping.
But this faceoff's won, James. They're going to set up in the umbrella. You know that they want to pull the coverage up high, work that puck down low. They'll have someone in front to be able to screen, but they'll also be looking for cross-seam passes to attack the net.
Smart read by the defender to come up with it. Washington's got him along the wall. Great save by McKenzie on the wraparound.
Well, you got to have a strong push if you want to be able to go post-to-post, kids, and that's exactly what he does to make the save.
All alone. Stopped on the breakaway. What a save he made there.
Well, I loved how he challenged the shooter on this, James. He didn't sit back in his net. He came right out to the top of the paint and said, if you're going to beat me, you got to find room.
Tries to the paint. Scores! And they strike once again with the extra attacker.
Wow, this has been a potent power play, and two things you need. You need creativity, but you also need structure, and the players know exactly where they need to be to set up, to work their magic around the perimeter, and then open up the lanes to attack the net.
Loves the puck into the offensive zone corner. Pass across to Nugent-Hopkins. Here they come on the attack. Scores! What a goal! Oh, goes down. One more to go. Both teams have time to get a refresh, and we'll be back for period number 3. I'm fired up. I know you're fired up for this too. Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. And this one's underway here in the third. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
The Capitals have had a solid 40 minutes of play, and they haven't been rewarded in terms of the game score, James, but I do believe that they can get back in this game if they continue with the good habits. They've had a high percentage of possession in this game. They dominated the play in the offensive zone.
He put it into his own net! Edmonton's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
Grabbed along the boards by Ovechkin. Monster save by Skinner.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
And he slides it quickly to McDavid. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Scores! And I guess they won't need that power play after all.
Well, it's a delayed call, and it almost looks as that the defensive structure collapses, and then do they take advantage?
Washington's had a lot of good looks on goal, but they still trail early in the third. The Capitals take it along the wall. Takes a bump, but still hangs on to the puck. Quick feed down low. Sends it down low. Receives the pass. Handles the puck. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Chase in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Here's a shot.
Thompson's got to make more stops like that, James. He's got to reset the momentum for his team. I mean, it's not about what happened or the present moment. It's about the next save, and that's the key contributor to reset this team and get them moving forward.
Slides the puck ahead to Sandin. The Oilers gain control of it. Moves it quickly over to Wallman. Takes it to the front. Washington's looking to break out of their own end. It's a 2-on-1. Oh, that pass is off target. Pad save with ease. Skinner's got the puck and hangs on for a whistle here in this third period.
Well, he's been one of their best players all night. A reason why they're leading here in the third, James. But it's not just about the save. It's about managing the puck and making the decisions when to hold on.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Dishes it to Perry. Washington's got it in the neutral zone. Moves it to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Kulak's got it behind the cage. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. The Oilers are across the line and into the offensive end. Denied by the goaltender. Edmonton's got the puck along the boards. Janmark's got control of the puck in the corner. And that's picked away by Ovechkin. Puck picked up in the open ice. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Janmark. Picked up along the wall by Kulak. Now a quick pass to Skinner. Oh, my, you could feel that from here.
Well, that has to hurt, and he's getting up slowly. The whole body rattles when you get hit like that.
Quick feed to Bouchard. Washington's got the puck in their own end. Now over to Protas. Moves it to Roy. The Oilers gain control of the puck against the wall. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. The Capitals take possession in the defensive end. Mangiapane's got it across the line. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. And player hauled down to the ice. Looks like we got a tripping penalty coming up here. They got a chance to make something happen here on the delayed penalty. Extra attackers out.
This is ugly. You're down by a bunch of goals at the end of the game, and you take another penalty, deflating. But you have to be careful not to take one that's going to cost you for the next game.
Downs won the draw here in the defensive zone. On the one-timer. Picked up along the boards by Hyman. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Down. And here it's center, that's intercepted. Taken along the wall by Hyman. Denies him on the one-timer.
What an ugly game. You're down by a bunch of goals and you take a penalty. Really, it's inconsequential as the game is out of hand. So frustrating.
And they take possession here in the offensive zone and time to go on the attack. Looking to break out here on the power play. Sends it over. The Capitals have it now. Great defensive effort with the stick. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. And now he moves it quickly to Nugent-Hopkins. Feeds it over. Roy's back out onto the ice, and they will continue to play short-handed here. And he takes the feed. Drops the puck away. Quick pass to McMichael. Makes the move in front. Bouchard stick handling in his own zone. Time of the essence here.
Yeah, they can't skate it. They got to move it to be able to gain entry quickly.
Knocked around, but keeps it going. Poked away in the neutral zone. Tries to feed it over to Wilson.
Carlson's almost back on the ice.
And the shot dies in the traffic jam.
Some would say it's not a big deal as they have a comfortable league and they don't execute on the power play. I would say different though, James. Habits are everything. It's about moving forward and pushing and getting uncomfortable. This group certainly just looked comfortable.
Edmonton's got the puck. On-man rush. Off the post. And we are all over with this one. Well, the analytics community may not look at this one and justify the win, but a win's a win, Cheryl.
A win is a win, and they may not have had the puck the most, but they were opportunistic and were able to put it in when they got their opportunities.
The Senators start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Let's it go! Oh, what a great save by Thompson! Carlson's got the puck in his own zone. Takes the return feed. Coughs it up on the play. Takes it and looks ahead. Feeds it over on the attack. And that's picked off in the defensive end. Good stand-up hit. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. Lots of time left in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Ottawa's got the puck after winning the defensive zone face-off. Takes it into the slot. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. He might have a step here. Oh, what a defensive play. Dubois exploring options with the puck. Oh, what a stop by Olmark. And that pass attempt is deflected. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. Eller's quick stick lands him the puck here at center. Radish has got it in the offensive zone. Reaches out and uses the stick. Ottawa's looking to break out. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. Here's a chance. How did he stop that one?
This is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
Takes the feed from off the wing. Feeds it over on the rush. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Back to the point it goes. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Thompson. Slides it quickly to Protas. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. Cutting to the front of the net. Ottawa's got a hold of the puck now. Slides it over with pace to Cousins. And that's intercepted by Strome. Lugs the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. The Senators move the puck in the defensive zone. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Takes a shot. That goes wide. Slides it diagonally to Strome. Moves the puck. There's the whistle. We got an offside. Past the midway mark of the frame. Still no score in this one. The Capitals get a hold of the draw. Slides by the check. It's in the back of the net. He scores! Washington's opportunistic game finally pays off as they have the game's first goal here in the back half of the frame.
Now it's about continuing to push, right? One goal simply isn't enough. You're at the back half of the first, which means there's over 40 minutes left to play in this game. They got to continue to execute if they want to wind up with a W at the end of this one.
Pumps the puck away. Dubois on the attack in the offensive zone. Sanderson's lugging the puck. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Handles the pass at center. Oh, look at this. There's a collision with some authority. He's got a step. Missed the net on the play.
Oh, that's going to be frustrating. James, you worked so hard for that opportunity and you missed the target.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Capitals lead it 1-0. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. The Senators looking against the half wall. And somehow he hangs on. Here's a short pass to Roy. Knocked away. Ottawa's got a hold of the puck. Moves it over to Patterson. The Senators cross the line and gain the zone. Puck
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to...
Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. Nearing the final 60 seconds here this first period. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. And it's a quick pass to Gray. Ottawa's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Too much traffic in the lane. Great pressure to force the turnover. Tying seconds, and he makes the save. There's the horn, ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup. You do you, and we'll be back with period number 2 in a moment. Both teams with a chance to recharge and refresh, and this second period about set to get underway. Been a fun one so far, neither side giving an inch. Still tied here as we open things up in the second. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Washington's got to find some rhythm in this game, James. From an offensive standpoint, they haven't generated a lot, and if they want to break the tie, they've got to start putting shots to net.
And tries to make a diagonal pass to Strome. What a steal in his own end. Slides the puck to Giroux. Gaining steam here on the attack. Here's a shot, and he'll likely feel that one in the morning. Moves it quickly over to Protas. Chance in front. He scores! What an opportunity, and delivers. The Capitals have gone in front by 1 here in the second period.
Yeah, and it certainly changes the mindset when you're ahead by 1 in a very close deadlock game, James. Now they got to push the pace, put the pedal to the metal, and try and figure out a way to cash in again.
And that's deflected. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. We got a penalty coming up here. Gets the puck over to Chychrun. Tries to get it to Dubois. He grabs the puck here at the point. The goaltender is quickly off to his bench to get the extra attacker out. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Such a tough penalty to take when the game's within reach. They're looking for the equalizer, and now they find themselves shorthanded.
Ottawa's won the defensive zone draw. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Moves it around along the half wall. Takes the puck at the point. Jensen's got it behind the net. A chance in front. Couldn't get it to go. Quick feed to Carlson. And now he tries to get it across to Strome. And that pass goes off a stick. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Shabbat. Good hit to pump him off the puck. Fires it. Scooped up along the wall by Wilson. Here's a shot. Oh, what a stop with the paddle.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. The Capitals are hanging on to this one-goal lead. They'd love to add another. Off the left wing and into center. The Capitals get a hold of the puck in their own end. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Moves it to Chychrun. Right on the doorstep. Oh, what a save in front. Washington's got the puck along the wall. The Capitals have it behind the cage. Grabbed along the boards by Sanderson. They've got an on-man rush here. A pass. Oh, it stayed out. Oh, my goodness, what a stop. Quick pass across to Eller. And that's off a stick. They score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of a momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row.
Past the midway mark in this period, Washington's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Puck picked up by Sandin. Passes it to Mangiapane. Taken by Sandin. Carlson's moving the puck through his own zone. Quick pass to Radish. Sends it in front. They score! Washington's ability to move the puck around tonight has been a treat to watch here, Cheryl.
Yeah, and they've really forechecked. They found a way to get the puck on their stick. They've been relentless on it. When they get it, they've had the majority of the possession time, and then when they get it, they're finding something to do with it. Not just hanging out on the perimeter, but attacking the net.
Takes the feed. Puck grab by Strome. Looks to pass it to Protas. Picked off in the open ice. Protas works the puck in his own zone. He takes a moment to backtrack but maintains possession. Here's a short pass to Strome. Chase in front! Scores! Well, that's number 2-pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You got to believe he's going to be looking for the Hattie.
The Capitals take control of the faceoff. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. Great forecheck by Strome. The Capitals have it in the offensive zone. Ottawa's got possession of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Giroux. The Capitals get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Play is whistled dead as the puck goes up and over. Washington's had no shortage of scoring opportunities tonight, and they have capitalized on plenty as they take a sizable lead here late in the second. Directed over to Perron. Oh, look at this. Perron's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. Here comes the official's decision.
Another stick infraction, and you know that coaches don't like this one. A product of not being in good position, reaching, and then taking the trip because you weren't moving your feet.
The Capitals take possession off the faceoff. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Washington's got the puck against the boards. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Trying to shake loose. Broken up. Great heads-up play with the stick on Roy. Absolutely rocks him on the play, and that sends a message to the bench. Knocks the puck loose. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Played big in the moment there.
Allmark's been off his game tonight, really looking uncomfortable between the pipes, and he needs to settle in and find a way to create some momentum for his team. But on the other side of the puck, I mean, the forwards have to contribute offensively, and they can only do that if there's a sense of urgency to their game.
The Senators' power play has expired. Both teams now back at even strength.
Well, even when you're on a power play, you have more time and space, but you have to have urgency, and there was none on that PP sequence. This group has to figure out a way to generate.
There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. We're back with more in a moment. The Capitals have built themselves a sizable lead here early in this third period. It has certainly been a one-sided affair tonight, and we are underway in the third. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Washington's 20 minutes away from closing out a dominant performance, James. They've been defensively responsible. They've provided a lot of offense when they've gotten into the offensive zone. Now it's about seeing the finish line and closing it out properly.
Kachuk's got it along the boards. Ottawa's on the attack. Moves the puck down low. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Here he is on the tip. What a shot, but it goes off the inside of the post.
The Senators have been dominated in this game, and a little bit of a pushback here, trying to get something to muster up some confidence, ignite a spark, and that just goes off the post. That's extremely frustrating for the entire team.
Big time stop.
Thompson's made himself look huge on that last save. I mean, anytime the puck is in a quality scoring area like the slot, you got to get square to the shooter.
Works it across to Craig. Ottawa's got the puck along the wall. The Capitals scoop it up along the boards. The Senators gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Angles it over to Radish. Smart defensive play there. Nice dish from the left wing. Here's a pass in front. And he'll hang on to it to regroup here for a moment. Ottawa's got the puck against the half wall. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Puck scooped up by Van Riemsdyk. Picked up along the wall by Mangiapane. That's a solid check on the play. Ottawa's got it into the offensive zone. And now it's taken by Hamonic. Into the corner now. The Senators played along the boards. Washington's got it in their own zone. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Here's a backhander. Scores! And the road team is having themselves a party in this barn tonight, and I don't think anybody except them like it.
No one likes it in this building, that's for sure. I mean, fans are leaving. They paid money for this ticket, and if you're on the ice, you just want to crawl out of there, but you can't. There's more games to play. This is a tough one, James.
Picked up along the boards by Cousins. Drives to the crease, and he opts to wait for more support. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Dubois got the puck through the neutral zone. Look at the Savardian spinorama. Oh, he completely muffs the shot. Great defensive stick work on the play. Puck sent over to Zetterlund. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
You have to constantly remind yourself to move your feet and get closer to the action. You wind up reaching, you take the feet out of your opponent, and you wind up with a tripping call.
Giroux's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. You'll need more than that to beat him. Poked away. Batherson's got it against the boards. Taken along the wall by Cousins. Great reach with the poke check by Roy. Quick feed to Down. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Dismiss that chance.
What an incredible save in a high-danger scoring area. I mean, right in the slot, he's in perfect position to make that one save.
The Senators gain possession along the wall. Giroux's got it into offensive territory. Washington's man is out of the box, and we're back to even strength.
Well, that power play needs to have more urgency. All perimeter movement. Someone has to pay the price and get to the most coveted spot on the ice, and that is right in front of the tender.
The Capitals have definitely used the shoot-first mentality, and look at the score here late. And now it's grabbed by Carlson.
Ovechkin's going to have to keep his head up, James. I mean, he caused that injury on a hometown player, and the crowd is frustrated, and they're booing every time he touches the puck.
Shot! Makes the save with the trapper! Good defensive stop with the poke check. Takes up and hangs on to the puck. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Takes it to the net! Oh, he got all of it! What a save by Omar!
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
The Capitals gain possession in their own end. Moves it to McMichael. Puck picked up by Jensen. On the attack along the boards. And it's in the net! It's a goal! I'm going to count that one! The Senators are starting to show a little respectability here amongst themselves as they get one back.
Yeah, and it's about mojo. It's how you end the game with good habits, because you want to make sure that you don't carry the beginning of the game into your next one.
And that slides right out to center ice. Handles the pass. Along the half wall with the puck. Hammers the shot! And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Let's see what the officials are calling.
Well, sitting with a comfortable lead, this penalty is going to mean nothing right now, James. All it means is that everyone's got to stay a little longer.
Ottawa's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Fantastic save! Here's a chance on the backhand! Oh, another great save right there!
Man, James, he shows incredible quickness right there as he makes one and then the second save.
Let's it go from the slot! He scores! Off the pipe and approaching the twine!
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time those inches will work in his favor. They go right into the net.
And And that'll close the book on this one as the final horn sounds. Washington's performance is one that you probably wouldn't look at and say it was their strongest, but they found a way to win, Cheryl.
Yeah, the numbers don't add up on this one, James, but when you look at the scoreboard, it's a Sometimes players get into those scoring areas. They try and get a little too cute, and that's a result right there, not hitting the net.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Still scoreless in this one. Offense's own face-off, and he wins the draw. And he's got the answer for that one. Edmonton's got it in their own zone. Quick feed to Nugent-Hopkins. Moves the puck along the half wall. A chance up front. Oh, and he just couldn't properly connect with that shot. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Denies him in close.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Great reach with the poke check. Scooped up along the wall by Hyman. And that's off a stick. Here's a short pass to Bouchard. The Senators get a hold of the puck along the boards. Here's an odd man rush. And he was ready for that save. And a solid save there as we play on. Takes it across the blue line. Edmonton's got the puck inside the defensive zone. And he coughs it up with the pass. Oh, tremendous save on the play.
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James. And the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop. The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Big time stop there.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
The Oilers are being called for tripping. And the man advantage unit comes out to go to work.
Scoreless game right now, James, but an opportunity on the power play. You have to find a way to convert. Move that puck quickly and open up lanes.
And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Takes it out of the offensive zone and back to center. Sanderson's got it in the defensive end. Poked away at center by Nurse. Moves it quickly over to Frederick. Can't hang on after that hit. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. The Oilers will play it in their own end. Broken up at center by Batherson. And he slides it quickly to Giroux.
Arvidsson's up and ready to get back on the ice.
Giroux's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. Let's get the official decision. Kulak's been nabbed for tripping. Ottawa's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work. Arvidsson's penalty has expired, and he'll join the penalty kill as they remain shorthanded. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Kapanen's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. The Senators carry it along the wall. Shot! Oh my goodness, it stayed out! What a save!
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display.
With possession along the wall. Snaps one from the slot.
The goaltender, they have to have talent, they have to have mobility, they have to be able to track the puck, but they have to have a willingness to find it and fight for any second shot, and that's exactly what happens here. Out-battling, out-willing, and you make the save.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Cuts into the paint. Decides to think about it. Dishes it off. Taken by Giroux. The Senators fire blanks on the power play. We're back to even strength here.
Nothing like a strong PK to just elevate the team right from the bottom to the top of the roster. This takes hard work, and they certainly showed why they're on that unit.
Giroux's got the puck. Centering feed! Oh, what a chance, and that goes off target. Takes the feed from his netminder. Picks it up, and they turn on the pressure. Passes it over. Oh, the sweet double G. The great glove save. Here in the back half of this period, we're still scoreless. Dreisaitl's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. To the front! And look at that penalty coming up!
This is the penalty shot all day long. He was free and clear, and was about to get the shot off and got tripped from behind.
Fires it on net! He scores! He converts on the penalty shot. They take the lead.
But you don't get these opportunities very often in a game. You're trying to break the tie here with a penalty shot and showing confidence on it as he comes down with speed on the goaltender, and he executes perfectly.
Puck grab by Ekholm. Quick feed to Kane. Good
anticipation to be able to get to the hash marks first, James.
Moves it to Ekholm. Clemens into the offensive zone now on the attack. In close. Oh, puts it wide. I'm not sure what happened there.
Well, it almost looks as if he was rushing the shot, and then he lost control completely of that puck. Now that is a grade A scoring opportunity. Huge one lost.
At center ice now. He grabs the puck. There's the end of period number 1. Both teams will grab a quick breather. You can grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with second period action in moments. Period number 2 set to go here. Officials moments away from dropping the puck. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Skinner's been so dialed in right from puck drop, and really the only player that has been. He has been under siege. Yes, they're trailing, but they still have an opportunity to get back in this game because of him.
The Oilers win the defensive zone faceoff. Nugent Hopkins carries the puck in his own zone, and they cough it up in the neutral zone.
Ottawa's been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting pucks. They've had great stick position, and it's been a defensive clinic. They've got to find ways to get to the other side of the puck and generate some offense.
Kachuk's got it along the wing. Takes a wrist shot. Gets a piece of it to make the save.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Cousins slides the puck through center. The Senators played along the wing. Solid hit on the play. Edmonton's penalty killers get a hold of it. Grabbed along the boards by Janmark. The Oilers get their man back out of the box.
Well, the power play had a ton of ozone possession time, but it was all perimeter, and they didn't find ways to move the coverage. It was easy as a PKU to just stand in that box formation and not move. You have to find ways to create some motion and pull the coverage outside the dots.
Lots of time left in this period. Ottawa's ahead 1-0. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And a Knight trying to gain a step. He's clear. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save, James. The goaltender gets to the top of his crease, makes himself look huge, and is extremely aggressive to be able to make that stop.
Penalty coming up here.
Not a great penalty to take. I mean, you're down a goal. You're trying to fight to get back in this game, and now you find yourself shorthanded.
The Senators win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. And he dodges the poke check there. And that's knocked away. Shot! Easily turned aside by Omar. And he comes up big again.
Beauty save back there. He's really owning his crease.
Perron's carrying it ahead. Centering feed. And that caroms off a twig in front of the net. Oh, tremendous step on the play. With the blast. Skinner's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Giroux's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. Ottawa's got it in the offensive zone. To the low slot. He saved it. Oh, wow.
Oh, he was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Incredible.
I can't believe it stayed out.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Takes the feed from the goaltender. And he's knocked off the puck there. And that's intercepted by Giroux. Down the left wing across into the offensive end. Cousins plays it against the boards. From one point man to another. Puck scooped up by Giroux. He's off! Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
Ottawa's taken a 2-goal lead here in the back half of the second.
Wow, they've been outstanding to start this game into the second period as well, James. I mean, they've been so creative. They've been dancing with that puck on their stick, opening up their lanes and driving the net.
The Oilers take it along the wall. Moves it to the middle. The shot. The Senators take possession in the defensive end.
Dreisaitl's pass was so difficult, James. I mean, he stumbles and he's off balance, and he's still able to corral the puck and get it off with precision to the shooter. That leads to a great scoring chance.
The Oilers have it against the wall. Quick pass to Wallman. Arvidsson's going to play it against the half wall. Ottawa's got the puck. From the left wing, takes the feed. Oh, great play to sidestep the breakaway. He scores! Oh, God, what a play!
Well, he uses his speed to break away from his opponent and reads exactly what the goaltender is giving him to be able to convert. What a beautiful play.
The Senators continue to hammer the accelerator here in the offensive zone tonight.
They've been incredible almost through 2 periods of play here. And, I mean, their O-zone possession time is dictating it all. The ability to get to the net and, of course, the motion on the outside, which is disrupting the coverage and opening up the lanes.
Pumps it away in his own end. Passes it over to Bouchard. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Hamonic. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Takes the puck along the boards. And he takes a shot. And that goes off course, off a body. The Senators gain possession. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Moves by the check. Picked up along the wall by Ekholm. Nugent Hopkins gains the line and into the offensive zone. Looks to set up at the point now. Ottawa's looking to break out of their own end. And he takes the pass. Shakes off the coverage. Ottawa's got it along the wall. Moves it to the middle. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. And they go back on the attack in the offensive zone. And he's taken down. The official's arm signaling for a penalty. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice.
Well, you got to toe the line. You can play with an edge, but you certainly can't play frustrated and take penalties consistently. That's the second of the period.
And now it's grabbed by Pettersson. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Tripped up on the play, and the referees caught that one. Play is stopped, and here's the official call.
Being down by a bunch of goals, and then you get running around with frustration and out of control, and that's the reason why you took a penalty.
And they take possession off the draw here at their own end. And he takes the feed. And one last save. 40 minutes of play in the books. Both teams will get one last chance to catch their breaths, and then it's on to period number 3 next. Nugent Hopkins slides into the face-off dot, and they'll continue to try to kill off this penalty. The Senators win possession here as we open up the period, and that power play is still intact. Slides the puck across to Nugent Hopkins. Slides it across. One-time blast. Oh, and that's just on the side of the net.
Well, this is a product of the game being so fast. James just wants to get rid of it and fires it wide.
Tendy plays it up, and he moves it up to Nugent Hopkins. Here they come on the attack. McDavid's going to join the penalty kill here as they remain short-handed. They gain the offensive zone from the middle.
Henrique's penalty is almost expired. Yeah, they're handedly winning in this one, James, and they didn't execute on the power play, but there's a bunch of athletes on that team that want that job, and it's about executing to the best of their ability. You know they wanted it.
Kapanen's got it in the offensive zone. And that's a smart heads-up play by Pettersson.
Ottawa's been stifling their opponent all game long. Just they're right up in their face. They're turning over pucks. They're finding ways to interrupt the play. And, wow, they're going forward quick and in a hurry. And they're just dominating the scoreboard.
Edmonton's got a hold of the puck now. Rocks him. Handles the puck from the left side.
Perron's been fantastic tonight, James. I mean, he has a goal already and looking to contribute more.
Beautiful read in the defensive end by Nurse. Feeds it over. And the puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to regroup. Cuts to the front. Denies him. Scores. Looking like me grabbing leftovers all over that rebound, and they put it home. The Senators are having themselves a night, and they probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
Yeah, when you're putting up these kind of numbers. I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
Oh, a clutch save!
Almost made himself look big on that save and almost made it look easy. That's a high shooting.
He stopped it! Oh, he stopped it!
Oh, he's like a rubber band, James. I thought he was out of the net, but he finds his way back in to make that save.
And Cheryl, listen to these fans here. They are getting loud. Some of them are getting on their feet here still, applauding that save we saw.
James, I think it's the appreciation for the desperation save, the compete, the will to keep that puck out of the net, and they're really showing him the love.
Picked up along the boards by Hyman. Here's a chance. Oh, what a save in front.
Allmark's done a good job.
Scores! And they finally break on through offensively.
Oh, and that's got to feel good, and they're hoping that the floodgates will now open because you know that they've had a real effective game. They've been hard on the puck. It just hasn't gone in for them, James, but they haven't gotten frustrated. They stuck with the game plan, and here they are.
And off the face-off, they take possession. We got a whistle offside to call. The Senators have looked sharp tonight. Lots of pucks on net and a lot of goals as a result. Edmonton's won the draw. Feeds it over to Henrique. The Oilers gain control of the puck. Scores as he taps it in on a second effort.
I just love this play, James. I mean, you take the initial shot, but you follow it up, and you still have the eyes to find the puck and put it on your stick, and then bury your chance. That's a great play all the way around.
Puck picked up by Sanderson. The Senators looking against the half wall. Taken by Giroux. The Senators play the puck from the back of the net. Here he is, shooting in front. Shuts him down.
I love that he swallowed this one up with his glove. It's a real threat coming from the slot area. No rebound to boot.
The Senators pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Moves around along the half wall. Makes a save. Moves it on over to Kane. They go on the attack through center. Edmonton's got the puck against the boards. Loses the coverage there. What a stop with the kick save. Ottawa's got the puck in the defensive end. Grabs it in his own end.
Ottawa's ahead in this game because of the projection of that second line, and this is a nice luxury to have when you've got depth on your bench. You can look down it and really create some internal competition for the ice time.
Great reach with the poke check. Puck picked up in the open ice. Makes a move in front. Oh, he gives up the body on that. Ottawa's been the better team offensively tonight. A lot of scoring chances, and they lead it late in this third period. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Under a minute to go here in regulation time. Puck grab by Ekholm. The Oilers will play it from the defensive zone. Jostling for the puck, but still maintains possession. Ottawa's got it in the neutral zone. Oh, what a move! And we're going to get a penalty coming up here.
When you're on a breakaway, you have to be able to get the shot off, and he gets taken down from behind. The tripping call is going to lead to a penalty shot.
And he scores on the penalty shot.
It looks like he took a breath before this penalty shot. Looked calm and composed, just anticipated what the goaltender was going to do and went the other way.
The Senators win possession here in the open ice. Says it in front, and that's stopped. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end.
The Senators are dominating play, and in my opinion, James, this all starts to work away from the puck. When you close quickly, you retrieve it first. They've done an excellent job of that, and it's gone the other way, and they've cashed in.
Scores! Pop and bottles for the Senators.
Corner shot, that's just adding insult to injury, isn't it, James? A top cheddar shot that just sends the water bottle a-sailing.
The Senators win the faceoff. And the crowd's on their feet saluting the team after a hard-fought effort.
tender and drove the net. They tried.
The Oilers will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Ekholm's got control of it now behind the cage. Tries to get it over to McDavid. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Puck scooped up by Hyman. Here's a short pass to Bouchard. Thompson's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Lots of time left in this period. The game is still scoreless. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Washington's in on the offensive attack now. Oh, did you hear that? That was a car crash out there.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
The Oilers have it now. Oh, he'll feel that one. Moves it quickly over to Bouchard. And play rolls on as he came up with a nice stop there. Dubois taking it from his own end. Washington's on the attack. The Oilers gain possession in their own end. Here's the breakaway. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Oh, spectacular save right there. Wow.
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James.
And these fans are still buzzing about what we just saw. What a save that was, Cheryl.
Yeah, he made an incredible save and really engaged this fan base. They're on their feet. You know they're right into the game. And listen, when they are showing you that kind of appreciation, you also want to play for them.
From the right side, takes the pass. Cutting to the front of the net. Scores! Edmonton's efforts pay off as they get the game's first goals. We inch closer to the midway mark of the first.
Yeah, and they're inching closer and closer to more goals here as they get the first one of the game. And sometimes scoring is a struggle, James. But when you put one by the tender, often it comes in bunches.
Slides it diagonally to Sandin. Oh, and it stays out as he gets a piece of that one. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. And that one's picked off in the neutral zone. Washington's looking to break out. And he slides it quickly to Protas. And he takes the dish. Scores! They tie it up! Here we are We are all tied up in this one. Edmonton's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Grabs control of it at the point. Back to the blue line. Edmonton's got the puck along the wall. Takes the pass. Stops that one. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Quick feed to Murray. Goes full circle with the puck. Oh, when the puck clears the zone, they'll be forced to do this one over. Taken along the wall by Roy. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by McDavid. Pokes it away here in the neutral zone. Oh, he got caught.
Well, he got smoked, James, and it's a yard sale. He's got to go find his stick and make his way back to the bench.
And that doesn't reach the net. Hard blast. Oh, lightning quick reflexes on the one-timer. And now he moves it to Radish. The Oilers gain possession along the wall. Washington's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Great shot from the back end. Oh, turns it aside once again. Edmonton's in now. Slides it over to Duhaime. Quick pass to Sandin. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Edmonton's ready to go on the attack. The Oilers played along the boards. Poked away in the defensive end. Offside the call. Will get a reset. And that'll put a bow on the first 20 minutes of action here tonight. We've got lots more still to come. Second period is just around the corner. Welcome back, Cheese Pounder. I'm Sabalski. You do you, and here comes period number 2. This one's still wide open as the second period gets underway. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
The Capitals need to step up offensively and more confidence with the puck, James. They're really not entering with any conviction, and they're staying on the perimeter.
Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly. You sense an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net.
Puck is dropped and play resumes. Now a quick pass to Hyman. And he easily stops that one. The Oilers have it in the offensive end. Oh, he made the save! How did he stop it?
I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back in to make it. Well, goaltender has to be absolutely fearless to get in the way of this point shot, James. You look who's shooting that puck. Everyone's got the playbook on him. That's why they've all scattered and left the shooting lane open.
Here's a shot. Zero fear on this guy's part as he blocks it. The Capitals will take it behind the net. Here's the one-timer. Scooped up along the wall by Ovechkin. Big save by the goaltender. Centering in front. Couldn't complete the pass. They are really starting to apply the pressure here in the offensive end. And they finally stop the pressure as they break out. Nugent Hopkins plays the puck. Washington's got control. A chance on the rush here. Driving to the net. Another pass. And that rush is broken up with a great defensive effort there. And now he moves it quickly to McMichael. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Thunderous hit in the wall. The Oilers are in transition. Here's a chance. What a save by the Tendy there.
Well, he's exuding a ton of confidence, not sitting back in his net, challenges and make the save.
The Capitals have it now. And it's a quick pass to Mangiapane. Moves it to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. And that's knocked away by Wilson. Skates to the crease. Think about it. And he sidesteps the check there. Oh, stick save and a beaut.
I really like this save, James, because he... Now we are, James, and you can certainly feel them coming quickly. I mean, the energy is starting to shift, and they get rewarded with that goal.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. We got a tie game. And they win that draw at center. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Here's a feed in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Takes the pass from his goaltender. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Takes the puck at the point. Dishes it off. Oh, he targeted his opponent and delivers a perfect hip check. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Sandin stick handling in his own zone. Centering feed. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Scrum along the wall. He tries to tuck it in. And a great save. Getting a little physical out there, but still holds on to the puck. Blocked in traffic. Washington's got the puck along the wall. And that's poked away in the offensive zone by Perry. Thompson's going to hang on for a whistle. Here in the later stages of this period, it's all tied up. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Into the attacking area from the left side. Moves it to Strome. Can't make the play and the puck leaves the zone. Second period nearly in the books here. And that's knocked away by Ferrapari. The Oilers scoop it up along the boards. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. And there's the horn. 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next. Hope you're having a great night. 2 periods down, 1 more to go, and they're ready to drop the puck here on period number 3. It has been a fantastic matchup here, back and forth at both ends of the ice. Let's see what happens in the third. Passes it over. Tried to put it in the side and missed.
Well, there's a recognition that he didn't have much room. Gets a little bit fine and just misses wide.
And now it's grabbed by Bouchard. Broken up in the neutral zone by Carlson. Quick pass to Strome. Pass back to the point. He's it up. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Edmonton's got the puck. The Capitals going to work on offense. Tremendous stop by Skinner.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
Great reflex on display tonight on his part. Washington's got it now. And this squad has really put the pressure on now. Gains the zone through the middle. From the point, they take control of it. And he gets a piece of that one and denies it.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. And he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Puck picked up by Draisaitl. Washington's got it in their own zone. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Sidesteps the check. Poked away by Roman. Sends it quickly to Draisaitl. Washington's got possession here in the neutral zone. Avoids the poke check. And that's broken up with a stick in front. And that was stopped. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Oh, great little takeaway at center. Washington's got the puck against the half wall. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call.
Once the stick engages at the lower half of the leg or within the skates, you know it's going to be a tripping call.
Edmonton's got possession here in their own end. Passes over to Henrique. Great read in the offensive zone by Mangiapane. Sends one over. What a steal in his own end. Frederick's got the puck in his own zone. Tiptoes around the poke check. Lead pass ahead. Scores! Well, the goaltender's going to want to have that one back. He put it in himself. Edmonton's broken the deadlock and gone in front by a goal here in period number 3. Now what do? Do you attack? Do you sit back? What do you do here, Cheryl?
Well, I think that you attack. I mean, if the puck's in the offensive zone, guess what? They're not getting any scoring chances, and they're not going to even the score. But if you sit back, you have to protect the middle of the ice. You don't want to give up any grade A scoring chances right now. So to me, it's all about attack mentality with some good habits.
The Oilers will kill off a few extra seconds now. Can't get a hold of that pass. Oh, what a chance here! Dishes it off! Oh, what a save! Here's a short pass to Chikrin. Dow's lugging the puck. Drives it to the crease! Scores! And we are back to even!
Yeah, tied game now, James. I really like the energy that they showed throughout the game, but now it's about channeling the energy they've just created and doing something with it.
The Capitals tie things up, and suddenly we're in next goal-win territory, Cheryl.
Yeah, these last minutes are critical in this game, and you know that the big mistake that happens, it could be the last one.
Radish is moving the puck through his own zone. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. Oh, and he misfires on that. And he elects to play the puck. Sneaks by the poke check. Hyman's got it against the boards. Moves it quickly over to Stetcher. Tipped in front. Under all sorts of pressure in his own end with the puck now. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Edmonton's got the puck in their own end. Knocked away by Roy. Moves inside. And he opts to wait for more support. Close save, and he made it look simple. And now it's over to Mangiapane. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Mangiapane's on the attack in the offensive zone. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Skinner. Late goings of this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Dubois got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. There he is on the backhand. Oh, he put it just wide as it hits the outside of the post.
Chikrin's having a tough one tonight, James. He's been at the right place at the right time with good timing, but unable to convert as it goes off the pipe numerous times.
Edmonton's in transition. And now he angles it across to Kane. And they cough it up at center. Quick shot! Scores! And they take a drive to clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about... building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now is on the line.
And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. Ovechkin's hauled down, penalty on the way. And here comes the judgment from the official.
You're trailing by one and you take the penalty, not the way to get back in the game.
Another power play opportunity coming up here.
You're struggling on the power play. You have to find a way to get the shots through to the net. And you have to crash. Not one player, not two. Everyone has to drive.
Moves it to the middle, and that's stopped. And that's broken up. And bunts it out of midair. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Henrique's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Washington's won the draw in the neutral zone. Edmonton's got the puck short-handed. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Slides the puck to Carlson. Look at that, he's creating a whole lot of space there. Let's it go. There's the final away with the win, Cheryl.
Yeah, the puck was on their stick, James, and they also had fresh legs. I mean, it's easier to have the puck and be in control of the game, and when your opponent's chasing it and you're pushing them to...
Capitals start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Ottawa's got the puck inside the defensive zone. The Senators are on the attack. Grabbed along the boards by Tkachuk. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. And he slides it quickly to Giroux. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Sandin. Finds some space in the corner. The Senators gain control of the puck. Quick pass over to Tkachuk. Centering pass in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Off the outside of the iron. Trying to gain a step. All alone. What a stop on the breakaway. Quick feed to Dubois. Picked up along the wall by Ovechkin. Way too much congestion blocks that. And he dodges the poke check there. Sends it in front. Oh, and they can't connect on the pass because it was broken up in front. Moves it to Eller. Slides the puck over. Oh, what a paddle save on the play. Intercepted in the offensive end by Eller. And he loses control here. Unleashes a cannon. And he was locked in on that save as play continues. Just applying the squeeze here in the offensive end. The fans are all over it. Oh, what a smart heads-up play. Takes it to the front. Picked up along the boards by Mangiapane. Slides it across. He scores! Washington's got the opening goal of this game of chess on the ice. Let's see how things change now, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how it unfolds. You get the first goal over halfway through the first period, and you want to kind of find a way to continue that pace and dictate it further into the game.
Oh, just like that, steals the puck and goes the other way. Takes the feed. Here they come on the attack. Oh, how did that stay out?
Oh, I don't even know how he made that save, James. That was all but in the net, and complete desperation and compete level to make that one. This shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and he has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Gaudet's won the draw there on the attack. Shuts it down. What a stop. Sends a pass over. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. Slides the puck across to Gaudet. Receives the pass. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Carlson. Takes it to the net. Makes the save, but barely with that one. Quick pass to Dow. Battling for the puck, but still hangs on. Tosses it to Gaudet. Here we go, odd-man rush. Oh, look at the pass. Ottawa sliding the puck behind the net. Washington's got it in their own zone. The Senators gain possession. Here's a short pass to Giroux. Feeds it on over to Jensen. Across the line. Great poke check on the reach. Gives him a jolt with that hit. Tries to get the puck to Strome. Cutting to the slot. Here in the late going of the frame, Washington's up 1-0. And they win the draw on their own end. The Senators move the puck in the defensive zone. The Capitals have it against the wall. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Washington's across the blue line. A little dipsy doodle and he loses possession of the puck.
But he's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries one too many, James, and he loses the puck.
The Senators have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Slides the puck across to Zetterlund. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Van Riemsdyk. Driving right to the front. Ottawa's got control of it now from their own end. And a quick little stick lift and comes up with a turnover. That That's it for period number 1. Second period action coming up in moments here on EA Sports. Well, a fun start to the night so far, and still plenty of action as we get ready for period number 2. Well, after an entertaining start to this one, period number 2 is now underway. And there's the whistle icing the call. Still plenty of time left in this frame. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. And a strong effort on that play. Moves it quickly over to Ovechkin. Takes the feed at the back end. Quick feed to Batherson. Across the line from center. The Senators carried along the wall. Moves it to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Taken along the wall by Ovechkin. The Capitals will play it in their own end. Into the offensive end now. Takes a hit but still hangs on to the puck. And the save. Nice feed from the right wing. Moves it to Sanderson. And he slides it quickly to Giroux. Takes the shot. Oh, he had the answer on that one. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Giroux. We got to stop it as the puck sails over the glass. More than half the period left to play. The Capitals have taken a 1-0 lead. Washington's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Sends it over to Eller. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. And a stick in the leg deflects that one away. And he coughs it up with the pass. The Senators have it behind the cage. Here he is, wristed on net. Denied by Thompson.
Thompson's been outstanding. I mean, he gets to position to be able to make that point-blank save.
Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Washington's ready to go on the attack. Read it perfectly and breaks up the play. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Oh, he stops it with the glove. Great reflexes there.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
There's the whistle icing the call. Big face-off looming. Ottawa's effort at some point has to pay off. They've had plenty of scoring chances, but they still trail in this one. The Capitals start with the puck in their own end.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Into the middle of the neutral zone. Scores! That's how you put it in the back of the net.
They come from behind here, James, to get the equalizer, and they've created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts.
More than half the frame has been played here. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Ottawa's won the draw in the neutral zone. On the attack along the boards. Here's a chance. Backhander in front. Big time stop there.
Thompson's been outstanding tonight, James. I mean, he's made the saves he's had to and really given his team an opportunity to win. You can't ask for more than that.
And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Taken by Godet. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. To his teammate. Drives to the paint. Washington's looking to break out of their own end. Ottawa's got the puck in the defensive end. Quick pass to Tkachuk. Moves the puck along the half wall. Takes the feed at the point. Hamannik's going to play the puck behind the cage. The Senators have it from the corner. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. In the final moments of this period, we are all tied up in this one. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Here's a short pass to Van Riemsdyk. Handles the puck. The Capitals take it across the blue line. To the front. Point blank. Stopped by Ullmark.
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner spot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes a save. Love the pressure on this shift, really dictating pace. They're like a wave of momentum, and they're tough to contain.
And the goalie leaves his crease to play the puck. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Strome's got it in the defensive end. And a stick break setup. Great read by Giroux. There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we've got a third period just around the corner.
The final frame of regulation has arrived. It's period number 3, and it's about to go down.
Here we go, period number 3. It's been a back-and-forth affair, and it's been a fun one tonight. Oh, just a textbook hit. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Grabbed along the boards by Ovechkin. Washington's got the puck near the back end. Trying to shake the defender. He's in, all alone. Can't save, and the goalie made it look easy. The Capitals will play it from the defensive zone. Broken up at center. From center, they get into the attacking area. The Capitals have it now. The Senators get a hold of the puck along the boards. Here we go on the wraparound. That opportunity's rejected.
Now the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out of top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
And tries to make a diagonal pass to Carlson. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Slides it on over to Chychrun. The 360 with the puck. Here's a shot. Stones him on the play. Greg's feeling that, and someone's going to the box. Here comes the call.
Well, he's going to sit 2 minutes for the slashing call here as he hacks and whacks his way to the box. I mean, this is a deserved penalty. Everyone saw it.
The Senators will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. Washington's got the puck in the corner. Blocked in traffic. Picked up along the wall by Duhane. Delayed penalty coming up here. Centering feed. Breaks it off the post. Whistle blown, stopping the play. The Senators have been handed 2 for interference. Well, things open up for both sides a little bit here with some 4-on-4 action.
Not typically that we see 4-on-4 action, although it's a lot of fun. You certainly know they practice it. This is something that they're aware of. They know what they're doing. They want to possess the puck and try and create numerical advantage.
Takes a knock, but he's still got the puck. Washington's penalty has expired. They now go to work on the man advantage. They score! The go-ahead goal comes short-handed.
This is why you play the game, James. This is not how it's supposed to happen. This is a real deflator for the power play unit. Now they've got some work to do, but man, the other side, there's a ton of momentum going now.
The Senators get a hold of the puck off the draw. Gets it over to Jensen. The Senators play it along the boards. And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. Now he slides it up to McMichael.
Sanderson's almost out of the box.
Power play expires, and they got to be left shaking their heads as they fail to convert and serve up a shorthanded goal.
Well, that's a tough one for the power play team.
And we are top.
Equalizer, and that was what they do with that momentum. This next shift is critical.
Well, tonight the coaches thought they needed to take this
time out for some reason. Any ideas?
Well, yeah, strategy. I mean, you're heading to the face-off dot, and you can certainly talk about a set play, and it's also to get everyone just on the same page. And, I mean, you get a little bit of rest while you're at it.
And they've got the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Puck grab by Carlson. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Moves it quickly over to Strome. Ottawa's got the puck. And he takes the feed. Along the half wall with the puck. Excellent stick work on the play. Ovechkin's taking it from his own end. Drives to the crease. And he elects to explore his options. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Quick feed to Tkachuk. Some good stick work to force that turnover. Moves the puck. The Senators play it along the wing. And that's broken up. Washington's got possession of the puck. Picked up along the boards by Carlson. Now a quick pass to McMichael. Takes the feed. The Senators move to the offensive zone. Feeds it over. And that's intercepted by Wilson. Knocked away with the stick by Jensen. Puck not loose after that hit. Slides it across to Wilson. The Senators get a hold of the puck in their own end. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Ottawa's got it along the wall. Oh, and he puts it wide of the net.
Well, and this is a near miss, James. You're trying to be accurate. You know how good the goaltenders are, and you just missed by a few inches.
And he passes up ahead to Dubois. And they send it right back to him. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Here's a shot. Big time stop by Omar. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. The Capitals win it. Puck scooped up by Ferrapari. Great read to break up the play. Here they come on the rush. Quick shot. Thompson's got it, and he's going to hang on as we get a whistle.
Well, he's been dialed in right from puck drop, and he has been under siege, James. Nice job to hold on to that puck. Now they can hit the reset button.
Getting into the later stages of this period, we got a tie game. The Capitals win the draw on their own end. Moves it up through the middle from the right. Avoids the poke check. They score! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
That's a huge shift, and you can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down.
Ottawa's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. And that's poked away. Washington's looking to break out. Handles the pass. Mangiacone's going to play it against the half wall. A chance in front. Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as the Blue likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas, and you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they have worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
Moves it to Strome. And there's the final horn, bringing this one officially to an end.
The Capitals weren't necessarily the better team in this one, but yet they found a way to deliver the victory.
And sometimes you get lucky when you come out with a win in these types of games. You know, you don't have a ton of shots on net.